Now then, welcome back. So, in this video, I'm going to show you what's happened. I haven't been able to get onto my YouTube account because I'm such a professional. I managed to lock myself out of that. Pop it down here, I'll tell you what happened. There we go. So I managed to lock myself out of my YouTube account, couldn't upload, couldn't answer any questions, comments, anything like that. So I can only apologise for that. Now back into my YouTube account because these things don't happen overnight if you lock yourself out. 2-step verification, don't use it. Nightmare, absolute nightmare. Anyway, in this video you will see what's happening in Qualitrax. Now, this is where we're up to. Morning! Monday morning. So, last video, I lifted that swing jaw out. I don't know what I'm thinking because how on about removing the jaw plate. It's not the jaw plate, that's the issue, is it? It's the actual swing jaw itself, which snapped the brackets off. So, we'll have a look at that shortly. But first of all, I've just come to a place called Crossen, which is like 10-15 minutes away from where we are at Chorley. And should do my hair. And I don't know if you know or not, but Qualitrax Group has a civils department as well. I've probably mentioned it in the past, but I can't remember whether or not. Anyway, we've got a civils department. This morning they're just doing some concrete in here at Crossen, so I've just come to give them a quick hand with that. Which I quite like about this job because you get a variety. You're not just stuck in a workshop tapping nuts and bolts all day, doing 6-week inspections and MOT preps. You get to do a bit of everything. Do you know what I mean? So we're working on plant, we're working on wagons, we're working on buses, we're working on trailers. Basically, we're working on vans. We're working on anything and everything. You know what I mean? So, which is good. I enjoy that. It's a nice variety. You're not just stuck in one place doing one job all the time. Which they reckon variety is the spice of life, apparently. Well, that's right or not, I don't know. So yeah, it's just gone 20 to 8. The concrete's booked for 8 o'clock apparently. So I won't get my wellies on. Let's go and have a look what these lads are up to. I come here Friday morning, first job Friday. And we put some concrete in then. So yeah, let's go and see Joe and Mark. So you'd have seen Mark the other day in one of the videos. The last video you saw Mark, he appeared from behind a bin truck giving me a card back. So he's going to get some fuel for one of the vans, so he borrowed my company card. And Joe, you'd have seen on the crusher on Saturday, jackhammering the jaw clear, getting the remnants of a lump of concrete out. So them lads do the civils. Now Joe is Stephen Davison's business partner, so he's also my boss as well. So I have 2 bosses, Joe and Stephen. Or Stephen and Joe, whichever way you want to look at it. That's right. Let's get some wellies on and go and look what's happening. There's a bloke here, not steam cleaning, sandblasting a container. What a nice job. It's not something I'd like to do, I don't think, but it is something some people do like to do, but not me. So, right, let's get on. So yeah, this is what we're doing today, lads. So the concrete is out on Friday. This is the one we're putting in today. That's Mark at the back, Joe closest to us. Now it's going to beam across, smooth it all out. I've got the hard job obviously sitting on a digger and putting the concrete in for him. So yeah, this is a cracking piece of kit this, for getting it all level and what have you. So be a bit noisier in a minute when they start it up. As you can see, I've got the hard job. Right, so that is concrete done. Well, they're done. The mods are finishing off what we need to do, walking up and all the rest of it. So, right, this workshop we have at Chorley, unfortunately, we've now outgrown it because we're going to get 2 trucks in, and it's a cracking workshop, but time to look somewhere else, I think. So, we found somewhere else, and I'll just show it to you now. So this is going to be the new Qualitrax HQ. So there's a roller shutter door there, we've got a roller shutter door out front, some nice offices on it, and we'll just show it to you. Go this way around. The sandblasting at the other side of the road, so it's quite noisy. But yeah, go around it. Quite a big building really, isn't it? Those are the drawings for getting concreted. So this is it. This is going to be absolutely mega in here. Mega. Pit there. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah. 1st of October, this is the new Qualitrax HQ. So we're back at Chorley, and this is the jaw we took out of the day. So that's your reversible jaw there, that goes on the swing jaw. Then you've got the main jaw assembly here. And this is where it's broke the spring brackets off here. Yeah. So the wizard is going to work his magic on them. And then these are the bits it snapped off here, which are them bits there. You can see it's still attached to the spring assembly. Maybe look how it's worn because of the way it's been bouncing about. So yeah. So now we're doing my favourite thing, grab a cup of tea and something to eat because it's brew time, and then I have that to put in a Scania. So that's my next job. So I'm going to grab a brew, tidy my van up, a couple of job cars to fill out, and then once we've done that, we'll throw that diff in, and then hopefully the wizard won't be so far off with his welding work on that, and hopefully we can get that back in tomorrow with a bit of luck. So right, brew time. Let's go and get a cup of tea. I just picked it up, Dad. Look at that for a weld. Very lad can pull it out of the bag when he wants to, can't he? Huh? Oh, we've got a random dog appeared. Don't know where he's come from. Friendly though. Obviously somebody's lost a dog. Somebody somewhere. Anyway. Right, so crusher's all back together. Ready to go back to the customer. Where we can see in here, we've got new toggle plating just here above the springs, that grey bit. We've repaired it, well, the wizard's repaired the jaw, so we'll just set her going. Let's dog knocking around it. Yeah, so various other jobs won't do it on it. Yeah, there's a few other jobs won't do it on it. A customer said, well, get us a list once wants to do it, we'll get it done. Or price and what I'm going to make a decision on it. So what we'll do, we'll get it back to him. Transport's coming at 8 o'clock this morning to pick it up. It's about 7:15 now. When it's 6 this morning to finish it off. Dog's gonna wheel me back again. Anyway, so yeah, let's go around it now, get a list of what it wants. All the skirts are missing, stuff like that. The rollers are knackered on belt. Belts are about shot to be honest with you. And I think that. So that's finished anyway, so we'll come back now. So, job's right, jobs are good. Right. time of day again. Up for tea time. So yeah, right, let's crack on, get a bit done. Let's go, Riley. That's it. We're out. Time to move into the new building, Riley. Just lock the doors for the last time. So you just saw in that clip, we're moving. And we've moved. Successfully moved. So everything's up in the air at the minute. We are on with sorting the workshop out. Nice big empty building. The pit's just gone in. So this morning I've got a 6-weekly inspection to do on a Scania over the new pit, which is fantastic. We've got a fab bay going in, brew room's gone in, workshop toilet's gone in. So yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening. So yeah, let's go and show you. We're up to it, job. However, bear in mind, it's work in progress. So there's stuff where it shouldn't be, because everything's been moved from where it's going to live whilst we sort out, while they sort out the mezzanine floor that's gone in, everything else, and then once all that's in and finished, everything will get put back where it lives, so everything will have its own home instead of being all over the place. And it's going to be absolutely mint when it's done. Mint. It's pretty mint now actually, so it's going to be even minter. So right, let's go and have a look. So we are down the new pit. Look at that. All shiny. All nice and shiny and new. We'll try and keep it that way, haven't we? We've gone for a slightly deeper pit to what you'd normally have, due to the fact we do a lot of work on Dennis trucks, and Dennis is very low to the floor. So if you went for your standard size pit, where you'd be like stood here in it, if that makes sense, you're going to be banging your head underneath it. So that's why I've gone for a bit of a deeper pit, which to be fair is perfect. With this Scania Saturn pit, it's not a problem. You can reach everything, no problem anyway. But you can get steps inside the pit to lift yourself up a bit if you need to, which is standard anyway in most pits. You get, your standard size pit, and you always end up having to step on something to get up into the chassis and everywhere. So that's the pit. Let's show you the rest of the workshop. So this mezzanine floor is going up here now. Ignore that, that's not there, you can't see that. Can't see that, you can't see that. Can't see them, can't see any of that, that's not there. So in here, this is going to be a welding bay for fabrication. We can make stuff, all the rest of it. Maybe in the future we'll have a lathe, milling machines, stuff like that in here. I don't know. There'll be a proper welding bench going in. Everything else. Then stairs up. That's the new brew room. So we'll have storage at the top of the brew room, and everything's all taped off because we're not allowed to use anything. There's no handrail up here, so we can't go up there yet. And then there's going to be storage above the mezzanine as well, which is going to be absolutely awesome, because that's, I don't know if it looks on camera, but it's quite a big area, that. So that'll be awesome, that. Just for making anything. We've offset the pit slightly, because, as a lot of you'll know, if that pit had gone in the middle of that doorway, yeah, it would restrict access through that door there. Whereas now, we can still drive in down the side of the door, forklift in and out, whatever else, and it still leaves us plenty of working space on this side as well. So that's mega. So yeah, I'll show you the other side of the workshop when it's done. I'll show you this side when it's done. But the other side of the workshop, basically we've got a rotor press in to one side. I'll just spin the camera around. There, we've got a rotor press in, tucked up to that side of the workshop. And we can get another 2 at the side of it, which means in total we can have 4 wagons in here, easy. Have 4 wagons in and still have loads of room to work, which is perfect. It's ideal to what we need. Put you down there. it's perfect for what we want. So with loads of room, newish building, perfect, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so this morning, it's Saturday morning, and I've got a Scania to do a 6-week inspection on. Nice little 26-ton plant body. So yeah, let's get on and get that done. And then I'm going to address a couple of comments that have been made that I haven't been able to reply to, which I'm really sorry. I can only apologise I'm not being able to reply to them, because I've locked myself out, as I've just explained. Now I'm back in, job's right. And
past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of laughter breathe. The stars align and the month-time night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train.
right, so that's the first 6-weekly inspection completed on the new pit. So we have identified a couple of defects with this. Nothing interesting. Body bolt up, front's loose, just wants tightening up. Front grille won't open properly. Catch is sticking, so we need to have a look at that. And the other thing was the output seal on the gearbox is slightly damp round it, so it's not at that stage where you change it, but you certainly check it on next inspection and you probably find it won't be any worse. So that's nothing to worry about. And one of the rear track rods, slight bit of play in it, something and nothing, you won't change it. It'd go for MOT like that, but MOT is minimum standard, don't forget that. So they tell us. So yeah, apart from that, she's pretty mint, I'd say so myself. So what we'll do, we'll get that body bolt tightened up, see if we can get front grille to open, because it'd be nice to be able to open front grille, I think. In fact, no, you need to open front grille. And the weather's just gone horrendous, and it's absolutely chucking it down with rain, and it's forecast rain all day. So yeah. Work-wise, last week, what did we do last week? I'll put me down a minute. So, last week, it's still the same week, innit? It's on Saturday. Zolla Delta 2301 high lift. Mouthful, innit? Bin lift. Snapped in half. It's all stripped. New bit should be Monday stroke Tuesday for it. So what I'll do, I'll show you after where it's broken, what we need to replace on that. Rotor press running through at the minute, and a full refurb. Yeah, that's what we're up to at the minute. Next week, we've got that bin lift to rebuild. I'm working at a council on Monday, doing a compressor head on a Dennis at a local council. I've got that to go and do in their workshop. So I don't know if I get to film that or not, because sometimes they don't like the filming, do they? But we'll see what we can do with that. If we film it, we'll film it. If we can't, we can't. So we've got that compressor head to do, that bin lift to rebuild, set up, do all the balance and all that sort of stuff on it, make sure it's right. Then we've one coming in that we did a loader on, that's got some defects on it, so that's coming in. So the defects done. That'll probably see most of the week out, I thought, next week, plus whatever else comes in the meantime. There's always jobs pop up, isn't there? So yeah, did an IB coat this week, brakes on it, emissions fault, some other bits of jobs on it for another customer of ours. So yeah, we're doing all right, I think. Right, let's get his defects done, and then I need to go get my haircut. You didn't stay to that. No. I just dragged through an edge backwards, don't I? That could be this weekend's job, that after I finish work today, go and get my hair cut, or just keep wearing me out instead. So, thanks to Pertec for that. Free app. Cheers, Matt. Lad who comes, Matt from Pertec, cracking lad. Yeah, Pertec Preston. If you need anything, go and see him. You're alright? You're alright, go see Mr. Osborne. And yeah. Right, I'm waffling now about nothing. I need to get swagging done, because I need to get home. It's Saturday. Yeah, basically that's it. So yeah, and then let's get this done. Right, so that's an inspection boxed off and done, defects done. So yeah, all happy with that. Now, as I previously mentioned, I just want to address a couple of comments I've not been able to reply to, which I can only apologise if I've not applied to them, but I'm just going to, I've got loads of comments I need to go through, but on this video we're going to go through 2 comments, and then after that we'll address them on the next video. So, first comment is off Michael Garvey. He's put, great video man, how did you get on? You can slide that main conveyor out in about half hour, track machine up on blocks, you might have had enough room to weld in place. I've had to heat and beat those bearing cartridges half day to get the swing stock free, lifted the whole machine, she was wedged that bad. So this is going back to the Terex Bison 120 Evo Quip where we removed the swing jaw. It was a nightmare, mate, absolute nightmare. To the point we lifted it out with a crane, and as you pointed out there, the crane was basically picking it up, wanting to pick it up. We struggled really badly, and then it did come out. It just literally shot out. So yeah, not the best job, but quite a good job, all that I'll say. But yeah, so thanks for your comment. Right, this is a man I've been wanting to get back to, Tom Philbin 90. So thanks for your
support and thank you for your nice comments. Now, Tom's wanting to look into a different trade and quite fancies going down the route of being a mechanic. So my advice to you, Tom, is yeah, I like it. Not advice, that's general comment and all. It has always kept the wool from my door, and it has always put food on the table. Wages wise, they have gone up a lot, and they've gone up a lot recently as well. I enjoy the job. It's not a job for everybody, but I absolutely love my job. If you can get into it, get into it. That's what I would say to you. I would 100% say get into it. It's one of them jobs where every day is more or less different. That sense of achievement when you've actually fixed something that you didn't think you'd be able to fix, like a wiring fault or an engine or whatever. It's brilliant. It's like any job, you have your good days, your bad days. Now, what I would suggest for you is if you can get into a garage, preferably main agent, I would say, because the thing is with a main agent, you get the main agent training and you get the continued training with a main agent, whereas if you go working for somebody, you don't always get that continued training. So if you went work for argument's sake Volvo or DAF or Scania, and a new product comes out, you get trained on the new product. If you're working for a general haulage company or you're working in a vehicle repair garage, you're not guaranteed to get that training. Main agent training, they don't like giving to outside companies, so you've got to sort of work it all out for yourself. So my advice to anybody coming into the trade will be get an apprenticeship in a main agent, and that way you can develop your skills better. And with a main agent, yeah, a lot of it can be not notorious, what's the word for it, boring. You could be inspecting trucks all day, but you're gaining your knowledge and your experience that way. So my advice to you, mate, if you want it, go for it. We only live this life once, you've got to do what makes you happy. But thank you for your support, thank you for your nice comments, and I'm so sorry it's been so long for me to get back to you. I've been meaning to, and it's really frustrating me not being able to. So right, that's me more or less done. I am now going to just take this wagon back. It's only around the corner from where we are, literally 2-minute walk from the yard to our yard. You can really see the yard from here. Run that back, park it up, and then it's going to be home time, I think. So right, let's get this truck back, and then we'll get locked up and get off home. If you've got this far into the video, I'd like to thank you, and I would also like to ask you to like and subscribe, because it makes a big difference to the algorithm. Now I'm back into YouTube, I can get back on my account. Let's get some videos made, some content created, as I would say. Yeah, I seem to sit there a lot, don't I? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other news, we have another 5-ton Sprinter going on the road, identical to this. I've had a day this week or so on it. Managed to find a day, so it's got very similar racking to this in it, workbench like this. It's not having the arc gen in and a warrior like I have. It's just going to be a toolbox at the front, workbench base, storage. So yeah, proper fitter's van, so that should be say. If anybody needs out doing, drop us a message, give us a shout. We do cover nationwide, and we can help you out with anything. We do specialise in municipal vehicles, but we will do anything. So I'd like to say thank you again. Please like and subscribe. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one.